Prologue. When he strode into the nursery and found it empty, a loud screech of rage burst from him, a primal, venomous sound that shook the plaster and would have made the one who'd angered him wet her pants in fright, if she were here. The screamer, in the grip of a full-blown tantrum, grabbed the nearby rocking chair and swung it hard against the wall, splintering it into matchsticks. Not enough. He tore the soft white bedding from the crib and ripped it to tatters, but his rage bubbled like a volcanic inferno, requiring ever more fuel. He kicked the wall right through a hand-painted bunny, the momentary pain ignored by his adrenaline-soaked body. He ripped down the mobile hanging on the crib and flung it to crash into the wall, its fluffy little sheep lying in a tangled heap of string and broken plastic. A yellow moon lamp sailed across the room and broke through the window, the sound of tinkling glass raining down on the street below, and finally waking him from his destructive tantrum. It wouldn't do for the authorities to arrive. He didn't have time for their stupid questions, not if he was going to catch them. Breathing deeply through his nose, he shoved his rage deep down inside, stored for use later when he found what had been taken. He paced the wrecked nursery, the cogs of his cold mind starting to turn. How dare she leave me? How dare she take my son? To think he'd thought her cowed enough. Never would he have imagined she'd have the nerve to dare to go against him like this, to actually plan her escape behind his back and succeed. That bitter fact made his rage try to rise again, and he tamped it down with promises. When he caught her, for he would find her, that stupid cow isn't smart enough to escape me forever. She would regret ever defying him. He'd let her meet the force of his fury, let it sate itself on her fear and pleadings. The thought of her on her knees begging made him smile, a sweet appetizer to tide him over till he made it reality. But how to find her? He doubted she'd left a forwarding address. But she would have filled out paperwork when she enrolled. The university office would have an address, a contact in case of emergencies. The cow had a mother back east. Perhaps she'd fled there with the boy. She would never be able to flee far enough, though. He smoothed his dark hair back and smiled coldly. No, never far enough. He would search the ends of the earth to find his son, his heir. And when he found his son and his cow of a mother, well, he'd finally do the nasty, evil things he'd been dreaming of doing to her. Maybe then would the hunger of his wrath, that living creature inside him, be satisfied.